Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry it's been a while since I've posted my last video. I've had a few other projects that I've been working on, one of those being repairing a pair of Nike mags, and the other is this in-move 3D printed robot, which I've been working on for a while and probably will continue to do so for the next couple months. This isn't something I do for a living, it's just something I do for fun, and I'll post videos whenever I get a chance, basically. I've posted a few videos since my last Switch accessories video, and not too many of you watched them. I'm not sure if that was because of the content or if because you didn't hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button. You've got to do that if you want to get notified whenever I post new videos. So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do so. This next batch of 3D printed Nintendo Switch accessories, they're a little more on the flashy side. They may not be the most practical or most comfortable to use, but they're fun nonetheless, and that's why I've included them in this video. So without further ado, let's go check them out.
So this first piece is for the Mario fans out there. It's a Joy-Con grip in the shape of a warp pipe. This one printed out pretty easily with no real modifications needed, using Hatchbox Green PLA, and Mario was then hand painted by one of my daughters. The top is removable to store items such as the wrist straps, games, etc. The Joy-Cons slide on firm, but in a good way. I never feel like they're going to fall off, and excessive force isn't needed to get them on. Overall, I'd say this grip has about the same feeling as the one that comes with the Switch. This next one is a stand for your Switch in the shape of Mario and Luigi's hats. This was printed in Hatchbox Green PLA as well, and was a super easy print. The creator of this stand has included logos for Mario, Luigi, and Wario for you to choose from. The Switch fits nicely in the slot on top, and if you noticed, there's a slot on the back to run a USB-C cable up to your Switch, so that it can also charge while sitting in the stand. Overall, I really like this stand, as it's definitely different than so many of the others out there and looks much cooler in my opinion. This one is for the Zelda fans out there. This is another grip in the shape of a Z. It was printed in Inland Gold PLA, and the gems were printed in Hatchbox Transparent Red PLA. For the most part, this one printed well, except the Joy-Con rails, which needed quite a bit of filing down to get the Joy-Cons to even slide on at all. I feel like the Joy-Cons should probably slide up a bit further, and this may have been an issue with the slicer software I was using. I didn't really bother to look into it as I don't really use this grip. The body definitely feels quite sturdy and surprisingly good in the hands. If you're looking for a grip that puts your hands a little further apart than the stock grip and you're a Zelda fan, then this might be the grip for you. This is yet another grip, but not your usual one. This is meant to be used with the game arms. It was printed in Hatchbox Yellow PLA and printed out well using Cura, but was a no-go for Simplify 3D. Simplify 3D is my go-to slicer as it produces nicer prints, but for some reason Simplify 3D would not print the Joy-Con rails, making those prints useless. The Joy-Con slides in easily, but not so easily that I'm worried it will slide out of the grip. The whole thing feels really good in the hand, and I've actually been using it quite a bit with the game arms. Someday soon I plan to print another for the left hand and paint them to look like the ones in the game. Here we have something a little different and totally unnecessary. It's a stand for your Switch dock. The front has 4 slots to hold games, both sides have a cutout to hold your Joy-Cons, and there's a slot in the back to house your Switch dock. This stand took almost 60 hours to print, so unless you're a huge GameCube fan, you may want to think twice about printing this. This was printed in Hatchbox Silver PLA and was a very easy print. The dock simply slides into place and the Joy-Cons magically hold themselves into the side of the Switch cube. Not sure I would use the game slots on the stand. First off, I had to do some serious filing to even get this one jammed in there. But more serious is the fact that if you push the game all the way through, there is no real way to get the game back out without doing damage to the stand. I gotta admit, it does look kinda cool. Definitely different. Last but not least, we have the Switch arcade cabinet. I printed the sides using the same red and blue filaments I've used for all my other Switch accessories. This was a fairly easy print, but I did have some issues with the sides warping. Nothing that rendered the print useless though. I used random colors for the buttons and printed out a Nintendo logo for the marquee. To insert your Switch, you simply lift off the lid, slide your Switch into place, and replace the lid. I haven't actually used this, but I'd imagine it would be fun for some of the fighting games out there. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when I post a new video. See y'all again soon. Thanks for watching.